Well, obviously I have a problem. I haven't expanded the inventory space or either for the technology side or the cargo side. So I guess I better fix that right now. Now I do have this rather large Corvette. This was actually the first one I made, and we've made some modifications to it a few times, some of which I've shown. But I've also got another one, which I did a video a while back ago showing the process, and I used a lot of the stuff I've been digging up around those big crashed ships. What they don't call them? Oh, they call them freighters. That's right, crashed freighters. And in this one, I used a lot of the parts that I had dug up around those crashed freighters, and that's how I got this one section where it's got an elevator. Well, anyway, I think what I better do now is go over and use the ability to basically cheat, since everything is free, while we've got that particular Corvette displayed. See, we want to upgrade it. And we want to apply augmentation. It seems to say we've already done this once. So we'll add another row here. But it didn't display the last time. Alright, yeah, and then I'll go down here, put in more storage. Well, okay, I'll go ahead and put another row in. It doesn't say that I've maxed out yet. That'll be enough for now, I think. See, that gives us, yeah, quite a bit. How about up here? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, now at this point, I'm going to push the X key, then come over here and see now the first one will be the one I'm in right now. I can kind of tell because it's got those two rudders sticking up like it's a F-15 or something type rudder, which is pretty popular with most of the jets that are being designed for quite a while now. And the only other one I've got right now, since I've sold all of the lesser ones, is another Corvette, the one I demonstrated. Alright, so now we back off from this, and then we go back, and it should show the other Corvette. Well, let's get in here and see if I've maxed that one out yet. And I renamed it Salva's little Corvette. Okay, we'll upgrade. We'll do the augmentation. And I guess we haven't done as much augmentation, so I'll click up here first. I'll finish out that row right there. And then we'll pop down here to one of the spots that's not added yet. Okay, now let's see how much. Oh, we better do another row because I don't think I could possibly store all this stuff back at the main base. Yeah, that's enough for now. Now by doing this, you notice it doesn't have any wings or what you would call rudders. So now we can go back and look at it. Since those are the only two I have right now, I haven't done a third one yet. And you can see the access hatch is a little different. This is pretty much a standard one. And we've already put some stuff on the inside. We've got a multi-tool rack, you might say. And right now the multi-tool I'm using is this one. We've already, you know, augmentate, but I have to do that a little differently. I have to go to space stations that I have not been to before. That way I could get one free extension, either on the multi-tool or the exosuit. The exosuit is the one that probably needs the most work. See, we haven't done any of this yet, and if I rotate the mouse wheel, nothing happens. This is all that I have right now. Now, if I rotate the mouse wheel on this one, I don't have much storage space left. And remember, the primary reason why that happened was because I had emptied out all the stuff that looked like it might be worthwhile keeping from those spaceship that we found. So let's see, does this one have any of those modifiers where you go look at for distress signals? Well, the inventory is actually pretty jumbled up. It's got stuff all over the place. And I don't really have any more spots left up here either in my exosuit. So I've got all of the translators plus the one that supposed to got from Artemis project or challenge. What would you call that? Mission. Got a lot of stuff I could be selling, I guess. Ooh, I got like 30 industrial grade batteries. Well, I might not be able to sell too much of those here. I don't think they want to give me much for those here. I've also got a contract with a GEC I need to finish. It doesn't really matter which starship I'm in. Let's see. Oh, we've got one slot that hasn't been filled in yet. And, well, that row's still available. So let's go ahead and, since it's all free to me, finish off that one slot right there. And of course it's got the new nose on it, ambassador nose. And we did some other modifications. Not too much, just a little bit. Made it a little bit longer. Put some storage containers and whatnot in here. So let's see. I haven't tried to use this yet. Wow, we've got a lot of stuff in there already, don't we? How about... Is that distress signals? Yeah, distress signals. So let's put that over here in our active. And is there anything we want to put in our inactive? Anyway, this corresponds to one of my storage containers back at any base where I put in those storage vaults. That's what you're going to see here, all that stuff. Now here's a multi-tool expansion slot we can use. That's pretty valuable stuff. But a lot of places I go to, where they offer, to buy and sell. They don't want this. There's a lot of stuff I've picked up. Now these I picked up by scrapping the lower level starships. And we've got another slot right over here. But, we don't have any more slots. So we couldn't do any more of those. Well, let's see. I probably should show you what the inside looks like here. See a drop down? But if you get too close, it won't give you the option. And then of course you can use your X key and you can change your view. I waited too long. So we have to go over to this one, and then we have to go, there it is right there. Get the outside view. Alright, let's go ahead and get out. For some reason it gets overexposed whenever I do this. These first two parts, we got us a bunk on both sides. And we have us a medical on this side. And we have us a kitchen on this side. Now I haven't done much with the kitchen, but you're supposed to, decide what you're going to use for ingredients and then get the output, cook it. I don't have too much in the way of recipes yet. Now if I do the refiner, this is where you would, do one item or two. So let's find some of that real basic stuff we always normally end up collecting. There we go. Here's some. And then you don't have to feed it or anything. It's all automatic. And since there's 3 boxes, that's just like at my bases where I've got the 3 different kinds of refiners. The first one you start with, of course, only has 1. The next one will have 2, and then the last one will have the 3 slots. So if you have the recipes, you can make quite a bit of different things that you need. It looks a little different, but it functions the same. And then we have our radar. And we have some dirty jobs that we can do. Collect, well, you know what that is, right? That's poop, refined poop turned into fertilizer. And that will give us some quicksilver. So we have to we'll also get some living glass, they call it. Now we could also do this one, malicious foliage, eliminate hazardous fondra. Does it tell us? If I click on it, does it tell us how many? Get some circuit boards and we can get some nanites. Not very many. No participant registers. The client fancies himself an explorer, but has found their ventures hampered by the uncontrollable growth of explosive gas plants. Oh, okay. And stinging vines across the universe. They seek a crew of agents. Oh, so this is supposed to be multiplayer. So I probably need quite a few plants. Well, we'll just right click out of it right now. We got gluttonous livestock. Feed 16 creatures. Oh, I haven't got into doing any of that ranching type stuff. That's the collecting the poop. Monstrosities? What's that one all about? Okay, by imagine violation instead of oh boy. Raw beast. They seek to destroy predators. Oh, predators. Okay. Super predator. Hmm. They'll give me almost 500,000 in units plus salvage data. Very tempting, very tempting. The Jolly Geo Conglomerate. Well, anyway, you'd have to read all this to figure out exactly what the things are. Then when you get those one or two of these done, they'll give you some different ones. And then of course we got a wreck, and this one here in the bottom on the second row, that's the one I've actually got on me right now, the one I've been using. Now, hazardous protection unit, does it actually do something? Huh, looks like it's working. How about this first aid one? Yeah, it's working. So sticking them on the wall right there worked out pretty good. And now we have a storage container, so we've got our first two, yeah, we've got our first two storage vault contents available. Now if I want to raise the gate there, it's automatic when I take off, and it automatically deploys when I land. So let's go ahead and modify this and give it some more storage. I think I've mentioned this before, that whenever you collect parts, like say here's one I haven't transferred over that I collected not too long ago, and you can just keep these here forever. Otherwise you have to use up some of your storage or inventory slots. Not necessarily a good idea, because that gives you I didn't show you that, did it? Look at all the space that all the parts and pieces you can put in here. Some of these Corvette builds get kind of large. Okay, so let's right click, and oops, let's go ahead and use this right here. That'll get us a little bit closer, a little bit faster. And we'll do just like we've been doing. Now that we've got the other Corvette here, we'll upgrade it. Okay, 16.5. I think I might already have upgraded as far as that go. Yeah, it can't go any higher. So we'll do this here. So let's see. Let's start with yeah, I think I better start with this one. We'll go ahead and add quite a few. Of course, since this is not actually costing me anything, I probably should go for the max. The game, for some reason, keeps giving me the other one instead of this one. Okay, so we've already maxed out down here. Now it's up here doing technology. We'll go ahead and max it out. There it is. We've gone as high with both the technology slots and the cargo slots. Now, if I build a bigger one, I can maybe get a few more slots that way. But this one's kind of simple. It's kind of long, and it's very basic. And since I have to select it, or the game won't offer it to fly around in, that would make a good little supply ship, a storage ship. Now, if I go back to my dwelling, the one I call main base, well, this would not actually be the best way to do this. Yeah, unless I've got a base here with a teleporter. Do I see any signs of having a base here? Oh, this has got ancient bones. Oh, it's got the pyrite too. So let's go ahead and go here. We'll use the space bar. Oh, I didn't hold it down long enough. Let's build us a base. So what kind of world are we on? Is it like a desert? Because my other main base is a different solar system. Alright, we better flare up here before we crash. Oh! Oh! Alright, so let's kind of go around a little bit, try to find us an area that's fairly flat, do a few scans in the process. Now the one thing about this starship that's a little different, these Corvettes, you can fly them pretty slow. And some people like the idea of flying upside down. Now the reason why they do that is because they want to be able to, if I had a different cockpit, I guess that would make sense. They can fly real close to the surface and go real slow. I guess I need to change my cockpit view, don't I? Alright, let's slow down even more. Yeah, let's slow way down. You probably can't tell how slow I'm going. So let's switch back over to the other cockpit view. See, right now we're not moving at all. Zero. So Corvette is a pretty good idea, because the starships that the game gives you to tool around in early game, you have to keep going 20 units per second. It doesn't let you slow down to, like I'm going only 6 right now, or 0. Let's see, this area.
Weather warning, incoming storm.
Oh, it's a firestorm. So this is a hot. My other place I've got's cold. And it doesn't seem to suffer from storms very much at all. Yeah. I've already got this set pretty wide on the view. Of course, once the storm gets going full blast, I probably won't be able to see very much. But if you want a relaxing game and you get yourself a Corvette, you can kind of tool around nice and slow. You'll have to speed up every once in a while because it'll keep dragging you back down to zero. Yeah, see, they're making visibility pretty rough. I'm only going 4 units per second, so it looks like there's something glowing over here. Maybe it's copper or gold, something like that. Oh, there is something here. Unknown building. Alright, speed up a little bit. There we go. Oh, we're going to have to speed up quite a bit, aren't we? Otherwise, it's going to take us a whole minute to get there. Alright, so how close are we? Slow down. We're basically there already. Yeah, there's got a structure here too. And let's go ahead and land. Now, one of the disadvantages of running around in a Corvette is you cannot land on a pad. It won't let you land on the pads that you've been using. Uh-oh. I got too close. Alright, you're now identified. And kind of makes it look like I smooched that box, doesn't it? Well, apparently that never happens. We're in the middle of a heat storm.
Thermal protection falling.
I don't know if I've shown this before, but you can get under this little light garage and it stops all that degradation of your heat.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
And of course you can go inside of one of these things and see if there's anything to grab. It looks like we could get some nanites. They gave us 70. I don't see anything else. Let's try the other one. Encrypted navigation data. Ooh. We'll have to check that out. So that gave us an increase with the GEC of 1. Let's check out this one now. That gave us some nanites. There's not much else in here, is there? No, doesn't look like it. Now, as far as if you're looking for a site to build, you know, to put a base on. Oh, what are we got here? Huh. They're not going to let me analyze it? I guess not. Let's see, that's a 3. What's that? Power survey mode, mineral survey mode, and gas survey mode. So depending on what I'm looking for,
Thermal protection
I could just hit a numbers key and I could get all the different analyze mode. Okay. I don't remember being here and doing this before, but I could not analyze. Oh, he's already been analyzed. Got the little puppy feet. Well, that's weird. Got another one over there. Huh, maybe I've been here before. Fossil bed. Oh, those are 72,000. Well, anyway, let's go here first. And we get us our living slime. And storage container inventory. I got 37 slots there. The starship has 58. My suit only has 1. Let's put it in storage container. Because that way, if I go back to any of my bases where I've got the vaults, it'll show up in there. Probably the first one. The one that's marked 0. Oh, let's go. And then let's change it. There we go. Oh, I just harvested minerals I didn't know I had. I haven't identified yet. Well, back to the home base, the robot guy. He seems to be interested mostly in animals. So I need to identify more animals I have not identified so far. You know, if I'm going to build a base on this place, this looks like a good option actually. The area is fairly flat. Yeah, for the most part it's flat. It does suffer from storms. Right now, it's acting like I'm cold. I'm not hot, I'm cold. Huh. Well, that was unexpected. Well, anyway. The first thing we gotta do, of course, is find our option to claim. Why is that so different? Switch build mode. Why? Okay. Huh. Why am I not getting the standard? There it goes. There it goes. Alright, here we go. You gotta claim the base first. And you usually want to put the... Uh-oh. Cannot build with an existing base. Oh. So they won't let me build here, huh? So I have to find a new spot.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Well, let's see. We'll have to search around again. Try to find us a fairly flat spot. So this place is usually a little bit on the cold side. Kind of like the other base I built. Huh, what are they showing me up here? Well, whatever it is, I keep passing it up.
Weather warning, incoming storm.
We did what they call it, a manual, or you loop over. I don't think I want to build a base here. They suffer from too many storms. Alright, what? See, we got some little dots right down here. Let's go see what those are. Oh, storm is going to make it hard, isn't it? Oh, it's the little flowers, yeah. So that you can recharge your shields. While we're here, we might as well try to get something. Slow down even more. Yeah, this looks like good places, Eddie. We'll go ahead and land here right quick. Oh, nice. Alright, I got the word all for the Gek language. Go ahead and identify some stuff.
Falling. Units received. Units received.
Okay, we got buried tech over there. More buried tech. Pyrite. And we've got Vigilant Stone, is that what that's called? And looks like a fossil bed. Yeah. Well, those got a pretty good distance to them. Oops. Gotta be careful which keys I press. Oh darn, I can't even see it now. Oh, there it is. Come on, there we go. Alright, have we identified this? No, not yet.
Units received.
And nope, not yet.
Units received. Thermal protection falling.
Well, we know what it is. It's alloy. Boy, this place heats up pretty bad, doesn't it? Yeah, I better get back inside. Oh, uneven ground, so we'll have to...
Temperature levels stabilizing.
We'll have to jet inside. But we can hang around at the back door here. Yeah, I don't think I want to do too much here. Let's see,
Units received.
fossil bed, ooh. That'd be worth 72,000.
Units received. Units received.
Alright, let's see, that's a pretty good distance.
Units received.
Some kind of a critter. Hazardous plant. Boy, they got a lot of technology models around here. Oh, we definitely gotta check that out. Yeah, we definitely gotta check that out. That's basically how you get...
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Oh, it's unidentified.
Units received.
What does it provide? It provides dust. Alright, let's get back on the run over here. Right now we're not having any problems with the environment at all. Got all kinds of different kinds of rocks and stuff. Oh, look at that. A very desirable thing to find, curious deposits. With your processing tools, or refining, I should probably call it refining. Oh, wow. How many's here? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not too shabby. And we've got some pyrite right here, which I definitely need to collect. Kind of like something might be gold or silver. I mean gold or copper. Pretty good sized deposit. I'm trying to remember, did I take on that job to find 250 in pyrite back at the space station? Well, I'd have to use the escape key and check out my mission board, I guess. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of that. So this planet has the curious little balls of fungus. Now, if I remember how this works, the game will fill this back in with more pyrite later. It'll repair all of this. Alright, let's change our fishing rod. No, well, I don't think I can use the fishing rod here. There we go. See, I've already oh, wait a minute, that says unidentified.
Units received.
Okay, those have already been identified. That has not been identified.
Units received.
See, that one has been, right? Yeah. It doesn't say anything about that being a fossil bed, does it? No, it doesn't. Alright, so these are going to roll off in this basic direction right here, I think. Oh dear, they'd roll way off over there somewhere, wouldn't they? Alright, so I need to move out about like so. Oh dear, I'm not getting the normal display. So how the heck am I supposed to build? Oh, wait a minute, I haven't put one of these down yet. And I don't have any, well, I don't have to pay for it either, do I? So we'll put it, we'll put it right there. Okay, we'll go ahead and do a claim. And now that that's finished, I should be able to push the Z key and What's going on here? I'm not getting a normal display. Maybe I have to use the A key or something. It won't let me build here? If I use the D key, same thing, right? Yeah. Well, I'll be darned. Select parts, edit place parts, and go back. But it won't let me do any building here. Unless I can find it on these 2 pages here. Interesting. Okay, I'll put this here. I don't think it's going to make a difference, but we'll give it a shot. Maybe this is how I have to do it from here on out. I'm going to use this one if it'll let me. Wait a minute. Do I have to reclaim all of these? It's starting to look like it. Now let's push the Z key. Oh! It fixed it. By claiming these 2, it fixed it. Now I've got all of my... Well, I'll be darned. I would have never guessed. Well, I should say that since I did guess. Alright, so, I've got to put up a wall first. So let's start here at the lowest section right there. I got to put up a wall so this stuff won't roll off on me. I guess it's there, I just can't see it. Alright, let's get out of this and go to the wall. Alright, I might need to go one more. Oh, this might roll in the wrong direction. Yeah, it just might. It's kind of hard to tell. I've already got you identified. Well, there's only one way to find out. Make sure we got... Yeah.
Incoming storm.
Oh, it's not identified yet.
Units received.
Oh, good. It will roll in the right direction. And I have enough wall to get by. Okay. So we might as well go ahead and start collecting these, I guess.
Infantry full.
Uh-oh. Did you hear that? Wait a minute. Didn't I expand this?
Protection falling.
Yeah, I expanded both of these. Oh, the game is messing with me. Well, if that don't beat all. Alright, I'll tell you what, let's recall our starship and let's bring it over here. So we need to go to this one. And there it goes. Alright, so this is storage. Does it have a number on it anywhere? It should be either 1 or 0. I don't see a number on it anywhere. Oh. Okay, well let's download a bunch of this. I don't know what happened there. Because these should be filled out. Alright, let's see. Let's put the antimatter right there, I guess. I'm going to want the... Oh, that's right. I can't put those in there. Let's do some transfers first. See, I don't need these right now, so let's put them down here. I've got another one of those in here, don't I? Well, I'm not seeing it at the moment. So, Starship valves. What do we got here? Atmospheric harvester. Well, if I hang around, otherwise it won't hold on to nothing. I've got another. Oh, that's right. I was going to do a hauler Starship. Okay, well, that's not a Corvette. That's a tiny one. I don't have any of these in there? Alright, what do we got here? This is storage augmentation. Well, I have to be at a space station to use it. This salvaged starship may also be collected from freighter crash sites or salvaged during frigate expeditions. Can be used to expand starship storage capacity at the space station. I don't know, maybe I should sell those. And then we got enormous metal clogs. Mesh couplers. High-tech component. Must be really high-tech because that hasn't come up yet. I can't combine these two, can I? Oh yeah, I can. I guess it won't let... That one's already full? Yeah, it's already full. I usually don't put these in the first two, but whatever. I don't have any of those anywhere. These will now be on the Starship Plus, my home base. Let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and get these out of here.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Well, that's convenient. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I better... Well, that's on the Starship, so if I need it, I can grab it. Oh, I better keep that. I've only got 2. Well, that's not going to be enough. I'm going to run out. I'm going to run out of space. Multi-tool, well, I think I've already expanded it for all it's worth. There's that poop again. Alright, you know, I might as well go ahead and organize this a little bit while I'm at it here. Probably should just check and see if I can install some of those. So we got the dust. Let's move this over here somewhere. Move this one down. There's the dust. There's the pure. And I don't have the other one. Well, I could make some. Let's see. Oh, there you are over there. Okay. This one is the uranium. Copper. So I need to move this down here out of the way somewhere. Storage augmentation, yeah, that's for later. And this was the sodium nitrate and the sodium. And this one is the carbon. There's the condensed carbon. See, I normally don't have anything under this. What we got here? We got cobalt. And we've got ionized. I haven't made... Huh, I'll be darned, I haven't made any. Let's see what we got here. We got pyrite. And we've got silicon powder. And we've got salt. And we might as well stick this one down here, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so now we can get back to harvesting. Oh, here we go. Went the wrong way. Yeah, we got the right. Well, I lost a little bit on that harvest, but if I leave and then come back right quick, we'll be in good shape again. Alright, so now I need to put some more floor pieces down. Now that's...
Incoming storm.
Again? Jeez.
Thermal protection falling.
Now I need to switch over to... What the heck? Polished stone. Aged stone. Oh, I gotta get out of this first. That's right. Okay. You kind of have to be careful how far you go with your floor, because you don't want to get up into the area that might prevent more of that curious deposits to, to show up. So you gotta put a little distance between where they generate and your base.
Thermal protection falling.
Alright, so that's about all as far as I dare to go with that. So now we'll go back to doing some walls. And yep, that's the corner. Now the game's going to try to fill this back in, so keeping this clear is not going to be possible. And that's the best we could do. So now we'll switch it back over to the standard. There we go. Laser. And I'm going to go ahead and grab this. That'll all be regenerated anyway. So now I can go ahead and I'm going to do another wall on what I've already got here.
Thermal protection falling.
Alright, now let's see. That looks tall enough, so now I can switch over to topping this off. I've used the same basic design. So now I can get over here in the corner.
Temperature levels stabilized.
And everything will stabilize. There we go. Now, before I do any more modification, I've got to figure out where my deposits are going to be. Wait for them to generate again.
Thermal protection falling.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put in some more walls.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Alright, and we'll do another level.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Okay, now we'll give it a top. We'll go ahead and extend it out quite a ways. All right, and that's my basic design. So now I can put everything else I want here. In fact, we can move both of these. And let's put it right up in here somewhere. Alright, and rotate it just a little bit this way. What the heck? Let's try that again. And let's rotate it this way. Oh, the game is being stubborn today. Well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and leave it like that. That's going to be usable. Oh, come on, game. Quit messing with me. Alright, let's move this one now. And I think you're facing forward. I can't tell. No, it's facing backwards. It probably doesn't matter, but yeah, it's facing backwards. Alright, so let's rotate it all the way around. There we go. Put the screen in the front. Yeah, that's still useful. Okay, so we rename this? We'll call it Fungus Outpost. and a screenshot. No, that'll work for now. We'll upload it. Now I should have this fully paid for. All the options should be paid for. Let's see. I should not find anything else to pay for. Yep, that's pretty much it. And if I want to look at the other, probably the same thing again. Structures. I'll use the A key this time. Yeah, I don't really see a lot of changes, but everything's been paid for. Okay. So I guess you'll just have to remember that until you install this, you're not going to be able to get the normal options. Alright, so now I need to, did I go to this one already? No, I didn't. So I learned the word so. Alright, let's do a scan. Of course, that scan's basically useless to me now, since everything is free. Alright, this one still has some value to it. Ooh, that's quite a ways off.
Thermal protection falling.
That was not too far away. Fungus outpost. Strange that it still shows that, even though I've already taken all of it out of there. Well, there's another fossil. Let's go to that one. That's not too far away. Oh, I hate it when it does that.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Yeah, that figures. So this will be worth 72,000. Since they're all worth the same. All the bones. Oh, look at that. Finally. Oh, it took the rock out instead of the... Alright, so we got a little ways to go yet. Almost there. Oh, we're there. And let's use T-Lek and Tom to make a big hole. Huh. I guess that's the best we can do. And we just opened up another path to the underground. Alright, so let's claim the bones. Alright, let's use the R key to make it smaller. Alright, so I wonder if that's true. That now you can do modifications
Units
and the game
received.
won't cover them back up on you later. Well, if that be true, oops, I need to change that. It's not something I can identify. Yeah, and I can't recover that either. Alright, so let's back up a little bit. And let's shoot down. Oops. Back up some more. We still seem to be kind of high. Oh, I saw that. Boy, they even make it hard to see underground. Well, let's go down into the cave for a little while.
Temperature levels stabilizing. Weather update. Storm clearing.
That's pyrite? No, I'm not reading that right. That's dust. Alright, so let's see. Let's take this out. And oops. Hold on. Oh, I pushed the wrong key. These must not be the same thing. These are all identified already. Oh, here we go.
Units received.
Alright, so we want to make this like a permanent, if we can. So let's start with come over here to the sand, stone. Oh, I gotta come over some more. I don't think I have this lined up quite right. How's that look? No, it's off a little bit. So I gotta put one right beside it. And the game doesn't want to cooperate. There we go. Now how's that look? That's fairly lined up. Not as well as it should be though. No, it's not. So I would have to extend the floor this way. And we'll go ahead and put another one in. Alright, and then I would want to move this one back. Okay, rotate the mouse wheel. Let's see, how's that look? Almost got it right. Yeah, so let's go ahead and move this one. Put it right beside the other one here. If the game will cooperate. It's kind of buried, isn't it? Alright, how's our... Oh, our alignment's still not quite right. It's close. So let's put another stair on top of this one. And I guess I'll have to put another one right there too, won't I? I can't harvest any of those. So I guess I would have to do another stairs. If it'll let me. Alright, and now we could just... Of course, I don't know if the game is going to let those stairs stay there without, you know, trying to recover. Alright, let's go ahead and use the R key. Try to sculpture this a little bit. Alright, that looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and there must be a way to back up rather than always going forward. Alright, did we go far enough away for the curious deposits to respawn? Ouch. No, we did not. We did not go far enough away. Alright, so that means what we'll do is we'll go into our starship, our Corvette, and we'll fly around a little bit and come back. Alright, need to speed up. Oh! I forget offhand how far you have to fly away, but we shouldn't have any trouble finding our spot again. If we do, we need to do something different. Probably should do some scans to see if there's any more curious deposits, because usually there's more than one spot. Come to think of it, I don't think I can find them this way. I have to get out and scan. Alright, let's this area here looks pretty flat. So we'll land up here by this rock. I might have flown far enough away. Oh, I can't read that. What is it saying? There it goes. Oh, we got a terrible jump off here. Yeah, that's kind of awkward there. Well, anyway, let's get up here on this rock. Or I should say this elevation. And let's do another scan. Got a fossil bed. Got two things over here, fossil bed and stone. I must be too far away from my visor to see the base. Because I am not picking up the base.
Weather warning, incoming storm.
Alright, we've been all the way around. I don't see any more evidence. Oh, we haven't identified that yet?
Units received.
Okay, let's see if we can get up in here. We made it. All right. Let's try to get turned around here without crashing. And now we'll do a scan. Here we go. Is it going to say unknown? Well, I'll be darned, it does. It says unknown. I bounced into something. Now I'm upside down. Alright, let's try try this again. There it is. See, the landing pad area is over here. Alright, we're down to 0. Ah, there's my base in the distance. Refiner unit, yeah. I'll have to use that once I get more of those curious deposits.
Thermal protection falling.
There's something over here. Looks like a factory. Is anybody home? No, nobody seems to be home. An abandoned factory, huh? Not much here. Alright, what do we got going here? The QC beacon can be heard through the terminal. It repeats every 16 seconds. Oh, there's that number again. Locate the ship it calls out from and discover what horror awaits at the crash site. Oh dear. That don't sound too good. Okay, so 80, 71. So it went down by 9. If I take 9 away from 71, uh-oh. $63? I'll tell you what, I'm going to use my calculator on my cell phone and try to figure out what's going on here. Uh-oh, my phone's got a notification. Date timer not updating, automatic go to settings, date and time to set manually. Alright, what does it say? Set date, set time, use 24-hour. Oh, I like that idea. Let's use a 24-hour. Automatic date time, okay, yeah. Yeah, I like that idea. Oh, I'm down to 51%. I need to charge this up pretty soon. Okay. Now let's go to our calculator. Alright, so from 80...
Weather update. Storm clearing.
We went down to 79, so that would be minus 9. Okay, now from 71, if I subtract 9, that gives me 62. So that time they only subtracted 8. So from 63, we subtract 7. And that gives us 56. So the answer would be 50 even. Because we'd only subtract the 6 this time. Alright, so 50 would be the answer. Coordinates discovered and fighter crash site located. Was that fighter or was that crashed freighter? Oh, the game was trying to get me to do a freighter already, huh? Oh dear. I'm not sure I want to. Well, anyway. Where was that? I thought it was right up in this area, but I don't know. We'll get into our starship and see what happens. Did I do this? Oh yeah, I probably should go ahead and use this, shouldn't I? Because I picked up some of that, see, it should be in here. Find it again. There we go, right there. And wait a minute. What's that doing in there? Yeah, I'll put a starship. Alright, there we go. That's more like it. So it's going to give me 586. Alright, we'll just check it out later. Now mission, no, I don't think it's going to add that one, is it? No, that's something different. Alright, so let's get into the cockpit. Lift off. And it's got a box right there. Is that where the freighter is? It didn't show it. There's my fungus outpost. Oh, there it is. There's the signal right there. Now, if nothing else, this would be a good place to find buried vaults, or is that what do they call them? Buried something. And I could probably find some Corvette parts there too, free for the taking. Well, if I dig them up. And after doing that, we'll have to check on our fungus again.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Oh, I got a little ways to go before I get there. Alright, let's slow down again. And let's use the E key on that. There we go. So we got a little ways to go yet. That should be fast enough. Now we'll start slowing down a little at a time. Alright, somewhere in here should be a place to... There it is, right there. How about now? Alright, there's the landing spot right there. And we are drifting in that direction, so we got some size to us. We better move over a little bit. Not clear? What do you mean not clear? There's the landing spot I'm supposed to shoot. Oh, come on, game. Finally. Alright, so let's go out the back here and see what we've got going. Wow, look how far away I had to land from there. Anyway, you're supposed to be able to land real close to that thing. Alright, now where is the distress signal device? Oh, I'm right on top of it. Well, that's kind of stupid. Somebody needs to work on their programming a little bit. I'm supposed to be able to park over there, but it didn't let me do that.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Let's try this again. All right, here we go. Let's see if it works right this time. Or is that landing marker? Oh, I think it's right underneath me now. I hope I didn't land right on top of it. Oh, not quite. Real close. But if you walked over here or ran over here, you would just press the E key and it would automatically land your starship here. Okay, at least we're not on top of this thing now. So there's the stairs. Request log unavailable. Substituting data. Not too good, huh? SV Yellow Erika Asuk is something. Anyone? It's not. Nothing ends. Don't you see it? Nothing. Nothing. Well, that was a whole lot of nothing. Salvage site. Wreck of the Sosas. Salvage cargo pods from the wreck. There's 6 of them. I wish they wouldn't do that. Take it away so fast. Alright, so we use the escape key, get in here. Okay, so there's use the scanner C and the terrain unearth and claim the loot. Radiation detected disturbing the cargo pods may release hazards. Yeah, they always do. Alright, so let's see what we get with a C. I don't remember using a C scan before, but I do remember using the F to find cargo pods. There's one that's
storm clearing.
That's fairly close by, but we'll still have to keep an eye on the radiation level.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
No, I'm gonna have to go over top this. Oh, got a new wrinkle. Alright, there we go. So, let's make it big. And it's up at the top here. Alright, and we got a good escape route? Yep, we do. Starship, of course. And there we go. Cargo bulkhead.
Detected. Extreme radiation detected.
Well, we got away, so we're good. I don't know why they said use a C scan, because the C scan's not going to show you where the pods are. Huh. Something they should have fixed and didn't, I guess. Oh, come on. Alright, now F key. There's another cargo pod right there. See, we've collected 1, and there's supposed to be 6 of them. We're gonna have to go over top. Oh, there we are. Oops, T key, make it big. Oh, right out front. Okay. So we get some more odds and ends again. Alright, what are we gonna get this time? Thunderbird class.
Detected.
Thunderbird class Corvette parts. So if I look at my inventory right now, oh, that's the same thing I've got on my other one. That's the one with the elevator. And then we got a cargo bulkhead. Harvest from the remains of abandoned freighter found floating in space. Well, not this time. It wasn't floating in space. May also be salvaged during frigate expeditions. So I guess I'm doing a frigate expedition. It's got a pretty good trade value. Yeah. Alright, and we're not being poisoned anymore, so back to the F key. Ooh, that's way off there. Fossil bed. There's my fungus outpost. Oh, delayed reaction here. Alright, cargo pod, fairly close by. Oh, this one's above ground. Huh, had to go around something. Alright, so where is... Oh, there it is. There's the doors. No, that's not gonna work. I gotta switch. There we go. Never find anything in these. Looks like you're supposed to, but there's never anything in them. It's pretty much the same stuff again. Alright, what are we getting this time? Hot ice.
Radiation leak detected.
Alright, now let's see. What? Do we have another cargo pod right in here? There's a fossil bed. It's not too far away. But I would want to take my spaceship over there first. There's one. Oh, it's right up there. So that means there's another exit. Okay, so we got us a clear exit. More of the same stuff. And what else? Reinforced hull link 1.
Radiation leak detected.
Alright, now we're far enough away. There's one right there. Once you've done one of these, you're going to find they're all pretty much the same. Okay, the front end of it would be here maybe? Nope, that's not the front end. And that's not the front end. There it is. Probably more of the same. Yeah, more of the same. And what are we getting this time? We're getting a warp hypercore. Okay, well that's going to be useful. That's going to be Corvette parts, of course. Let's see, I've already been up there. Nope, that's not a cargo pod. Nope, no cargo pod there either. I think I've got one more to go, don't I? If I could find it. Oh, that might be it right there.
Extreme subterranean radiation detected.
Alright, so... I guess I gotta go this way first. I think I'm going the right way. Yep, there's the...
Weather warning, incoming storm.
So I gotta change back over to my bust through the door. And then change back again. Use the T key for make it bigger. There we go. Alright, we got a clear exit. Alright, what are we getting this time? We're getting a usable gel.
Radiation leak detected.
Excuse me, unstable gel. Okay, was that the last one? I think it might have been the last one.
Thermal protection falling.
Oh. In that case, we'll just get back under our starship a little bit. There we go. Now let's see, can we do a search from inside? That might have been the last pod. Of course, the one thing I should mention is that these crash freighter spots are really loaded with all kinds of stuff nearby. Well, I'm back up at the door, so that must be all 6 of them. Let's go back up here and see if we've got any additional messages for us. Nope.
Thermal protection falling.
And now that we're outside of our starship, what would be worth checking into? I'm not really seeing too much. I think we've already got all 6 of the pods. Lots of buried tech and copper and pyrite. Different kinds of plants.
Weather
Ooh.
update. Storm clearing.
Man, I'm picking up stuff
Temperature
with
levels stabilizing.
my scanner. It's over 1,000 units away. So obviously I've got some modifiers. Really extending the range. Organic rock again. I probably should collect some, but so far I haven't really needed it for anything. It might be something I'll need later when I'm making a recipe. Well, I guess I've already got everything. Yeah, I guess I got everything. Obviously this was set up for beginners. And the first spaceships that are a little bit smaller. Alright, so we got 2 left over. And we got 500. And we'll put those on the suit. These we'll just put, yeah, let's just put them on Starship. Got plenty of spots left. And I don't think I have anything else to process. Offhand. Nah, I don't think so. Superconducting fiber. I didn't find that while I was here, did I? So that means I scrapped a small starship and probably was given that to sell, since they don't give you the units directly. Yeah, see, there's the cockpit I can use to make a smaller hauler starship. The kind of starship the game... Oh, right here. And then we'll process that to get some more nanites. Now, the game won't let you put more stuff of the same type in there. I don't think I have any more, but let's look and see what else we got here. But I don't think you're allowed to mix stuff. Like right here, we've got 11 of these. See, I don't... Oh, it did let us add it. Oh, cool. I didn't think it would let me do that. Alright, we got anything else in here? See, now remember, we're on everything. So it's coming out of the Avatar's backpack, it's coming out of the Starship, and it's coming out of those 2 storage bins we've got installed. Outstanding. I didn't know you could do that. Oh, we got some more. Will it let me add it here? Oh, yeah, cool. Alright, we're getting back to where we were. No, it's not going to let me do either one of those. And these are not the purple ones. But I do need to process those. Wait a minute, what was that? Highland Brain. Sentient Vessel. Sentinel Interceptor Ship. The circuitry rise microscopically, constantly rearranging itself as it scans for anomalies. Pilot interface for a Sentinel interceptor. Volatile. I've only got one of them. I don't think I can expand my multi-tool anymore. I think I've already maxed that out. There's 3 of them. You know, for getting more slots. Reinforced hull link for a Corvette. Yeah, we found that here too. I don't remember finding that, but... And now we have a cargo
Weather warning.
bulkhead.
Storm.
Okay. The remains of an abandoned fire. It looks like it's just got a trade value. Oh, I don't have a freighter. Increases its inventory capacity. Oh, interesting. I've only got one of them. I think we found that here too. So that must be the freighter symbol right there. So what's the symbol that they use for... Oh, there is no symbol. It just tells you what it is. It's for a Corvette. So the next time I'm at a space station, I'd want to add that to the inventory of Corvette parts. Okay, see, it's still working. And I only installed one of these, didn't I? Yeah, I did. So if I want to process any more stuff, I'd have to go down here and see if it'll let me install one of these. I've got one in inventory, so...
Thermal protection falling.
No, it won't let me install it here. Oh, wait a minute. It on my steps? Well, it would make more sense, I think, to wait until I get back to my base I have here.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Uh-oh. It won't let me pick it up? No, it keeps thinking. Is it because of the tool I've got? Oops, I went too far. Is there some way to back up, like shift? No. Caps? There must be a way to back up. Alright, now let's try it. No, it won't let me pick it up. So, how about if I move? Notice we're not going forward at all, we're just rotating. Alright, now will it let me land? We'll go forward slightly. No, it won't let me land there. I guess that means the wind is blowing me, but the wind is not going in this direction. Go forward a little bit more. There we go. Now let's get out of here and go see if I could pick up my refiner. Oh, it's still attached. And it still won't let me pick it up. How about if I close the will it let me close the gate? Is the refiner still attached? Don't look like it. I got a feeling it's going to be there when I land again. All right, let's see, can we land now? Yeah, that's what I thought. The game has attached it, and now I can't take it off. I can't recover it. Well, I'll be darned. Okay. We might as well go ahead and use it.
Technology recharged.
Let's see. Was that in the backpack? Can't go backwards. Have to go to the end and back up. Oh. Is it in the starship? What does this do? Planetary chart distress signal. Salvage glass. If I remember right, you can process that into something. Ah, here we go. Now, what does this do? Oh, it gives me more nanites. Okay. At a 1-to-2 ratio. So one of these gives me 2 of these? Yeah, I guess it does. Huh. I normally don't find that stuff, but I found that particular batch when I took on a distressed, lost, and abandoned freighter hidden inside a what would you call it, debris field up in space. Got all kinds of little meteorites or asteroids surrounding it. Okay, so that's interesting development. Oh, it's finished. And we said that was on this one, right? Now back that up. And let's see, we got, that'll just give me dust. That's the lowest form, so let's do that one first. That's a 1-to-1 ratio. That'll give me another 198. In the meantime, we should check our refiner that's in here. Alright, so you know what? I'm gonna put those in my suit. And then I'm gonna Go all the way to the end. And back up. I've got some other stuff I need to refine. As soon as I find it again. Oh, here we go. Let's do this one. And that's only going to take a few seconds. So let's go check on this one. Is this one done yet? Oh, it's got almost a minute to go. So this one will be finished quicker. 3 seconds to go. Alright, so now this we want to put into probably here. And then do like we did before, back up. And then start going back until we find it again.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Well, we're inside of our starship, so that's not going to do anything for us. Oh, wait a minute. I guess I'd have to do it here, wouldn't I? Alright. Still going? I'm starting to wonder now if you could put a refiner on the top of the starship somewhere. Uh-oh. It looks like to me it's done. Yeah, see, nothing's changing. So it's messing up. And we would want to put that, I guess, in the suit also. And let's see. Do the same thing again, go to the end and back up. We'll find stuff a little quicker that way. I'd probably have to disassemble this starship, or at least this part of it, in order to get this off of here, since it won't let me do it any other way so far. Oops, too far. Alright, so now let's put those inside the exosuit. And let's do this again. Since the game likes to put what I'm looking for at the end of the row. So we're up to 656 so far. Is there any more stuff? I forget. What does this do? Oh, it won't let me do anything with it. Well, we'll just go through it normal way, I guess. See if we can find something. Oh, wait a bit. No, that's nothing. I forget. What does this turn into? Ah, okay. It gives you nanites. Well, we'll go ahead and do it then. Oh, that was quick. What was the exchange rate on that? It was like all of them to make a few. Exchange rate must not be very good then. Atmosphere harvester. Well, we wanted to put. I've already put some of those out. If you don't stay in the area, if you leave, they seem to turn off and lose whatever they added. their inventory. Yeah, we might as well go ahead and do this. Get some more dust. 1 to 2, so one of these gives you 2 dust. Oh, that's going to take more than 3.5 minutes. Ouch. Oh, it's messing up again.
Technology recharged.
And begin. So it doesn't turn off, huh? But it stops using fuel once it's made the last part has been refined. Well, isn't that ever so confusing? You know what? I should find something. I probably should go back to my originals. Little base, the one and only base I've got here.
Thermal protection falling.
But the starship should be able to find that. Strangely, I'm not finding it this way very easily. Yeah, let's go ahead and take off.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Alright, so off we go.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
And scan. We should be able to find our base this way. And there it is. So we're going to have to speed up and yeah, we'll use the left shift key too. It's not really far enough away to go into outer space and come back down. I should try to get over here and use the E key. By the time we get there, the processing should be done. Well, maybe most of it will be done, because we're not that far away now. Yeah, let go and slow down. And try to go into landing mode. There it goes. Oh, I guess I should check here first, shouldn't I? Oh, it's still working. And what about this one? Oh, it's done. Go ahead and load you back up with some more.
Technology recharged.
Alright, so we're at our base. And there we go. We were gone long enough. So let's see which. Yeah, I got the right one. I wonder if another player could come by and grab these. And let's see, I'll tell you what, let's put a refiner up here. Oh, come on, quit missing. Alright, now let's see, can I put a refiner here? That doesn't look too bad. Let's try that. Yeah, that's about as close as I dare get it. Okay, now I want to put the next level refinery here, which is over here, I think. Yeah, here it is. See, that's the large one. This is the next one, medium. And that looks about right. How's that look? Oh, that's right. I want to turn it around. And then I want to use my mouse wheel to about, yeah, maybe go back a little bit this way. How's that look? That looks pretty good. Okay, now we want to do the best one, large refiner. That's the best I could do right now. And we want to turn it around also. Okay, I'll square it up. Yeah, that looks pretty square. Bring it out about to right there. See, how's that look? Well, we did get it a little bit too close to the wall, didn't we? It'll work. It'll work. Neither one of these have to be fueled. Alright, so we just picked up a bunch of stuff that we could process into nanites. As soon as we find it. Yeah, here we go. Let's see, I don't have anything else, do I? This one you use for recipes and stuff. If you know the recipes. Well, unless my eyes are just not seeing it. Oh, we do have one that we could stick down here. Wasn't this the one that gave us more nanites? Yeah, it did. Ooh, 25 to 1. Boy, that's not a very good exchange rate. Alright, we got anything else? I've already tried that. Didn't allow me to do anything with it. Oh, that's it. Okay, so kind of look a little bit like a goat as far as your head goes. You're not moving very fast. What about that little guy right there? Oh, I've already identified him. What is that, a mouse? wagging his tail at me. What is it? There's no way for me to zoom in on that guy, get a better look at him. Alright, so...
Weather warning, incoming storm.
I don't think I'm gonna find... Oh, you actually stopped this time? Yeah, you actually did. And we'll just put that in Starship storage. And you still won't let me take this. No, you won't. Oh, well, we'll say complete contract. Oh, yeah. I gotta figure out where that's at. Alright, let's do another scan and see if we find anything of interest. Fossil bed.
Thermal protection falling.
Man, they got those all over the place. Just about anywhere you go, they'll offer plenty of those to dig up. Fossils worth 72,000. Mineral formation. Alright. So I would have to go somewhere else.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
I missed somehow. There we go. Oh, I probably should check this one out again. So we got all the dust made. Yeah, I'll put it in the Starship. I don't think I have anything else to do right now, so... No, we've already looked at that a couple of times. Alright, I'm thinking I should go ahead and lift off, go to the space station, remove that one part, the back end access hatch, and see if by chance I can fix and get that refiner off of it. See, where's the space station? Ah, there it is. Of course, I'm guessing that they have a Corvette build site. Well, the outside looks a little different. Is that part of the space station over there? Yeah, I think it is. Alright, we look lined up pretty good. And it should take over here. There we go. Yep, it's got a Corvette build station. I guess most of them do. And now we're overexposed again. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to get to the option here to modify. And there we go. And then I need to move around to the back side here and take out this unit right here. And for now we'll just cancel it. And then we'll say apply edits. Now we'll go down here to, whoops, let's get completely out. Oops, going the wrong direction again, aren't I? Yep. Oh man, the ramp is still there. Let's try this again. Resume previous design, start. Okay. Alright, click once. We'll leave workshop. Now, what's it do? It puts it right back. I still can't take this off of here, right? I can use it, but I can't discard it. Well, what else can we try? Start fresh, edits to... Well, let's try that one, I guess. Begin new modifications. Alright, let's see. I still need to take this off. No, that's not going to work, is it? How about if we rotate it? Will it let me rotate it? No, it won't. E for flip it. Oh, flip it worked. I put it up there. Huh, that's kind of weird. Okay. Now if I grab this, I can't really do anything with it. Yeah, it won't let me build it. Oh, did that get rid of it? Or did it just put right back onto this part right here? So now I need to flip it again. Oh, I got rid of it. Apply edits. Alright, now, is the refiner gone? Yep, the refiner's gone. Okay, so we got that fixed. Now, do we want to make any more changes to this thing? Maybe add a compartment on the side? Well, that might not be a good idea because we've already got stuff in there. We might have to take all this down first. We don't have anything in there. I'll tell you what, let's try adding some parts on the side here. So modify, yeah, we'll modify. Alright, and what I want to do is Z key, and let's see. Well, first of all, what compartment did we use right there? That is called a nutrition. Oh, it's taking the nutrition unit out. Now let's take the refiner out, I think. And now it's taking the med pod out. And it's taking the crew berth out. Mission radar. Crew berth. And now it's called Ambassador Class Habitat. Alright, so now, can we add another Ambassador Class? Oh, it'll let me put it under it too. Or is that... No, that is under. Alright, we'll put one under then. Do we want to put one on the side also? Put two of them on the bottom here. Okay, apply edits. And now let's go see what we got here. Oh. We can't seem to get to him though when we put him down there like that. So that means we need some kind of a stairs or something. Okay, let's try it. Oh, that's for the outside. Yeah, that's your standard dwelling things. It doesn't have any stairs or anything, does it? No, I don't think we could do it that way. I think we have to go back to the modify option. Well, it's got it attached. I just don't have access. Alright, so we go to modify and Z. Where are the stairs of this thing? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything there. So let's go to this one. Hydraulic legs. You know, that looks a lot more practical than what I got. I've got another one of these now. How about this last one? A small vent. I don't see anything about stairs. Huh. Are they up here and I just overlooked them? Fuel pod, engine cover. Maybe I have to buy it first. So let's go into buying parts. Purchase modules. Purchase basic. Oh, we're kind of stuck again, aren't we? Because they're not going to offer stairs this way. Yeah, they're not going to offer any stairs this way, so... And we already know that the problem is going to be that we don't have all the options open. Oops, going the wrong way. So trying to add these parts on here won't do me any good. So we'll have to go back into modify mode. And we'll take that off. That's a left click and then a right click. Left click and right click. And you know what? I think I would like to change these out. And go into Z mode. And maybe put in how about something like, well, I've got those. I've dug up some of those. Boost is a plus 4% with those. Plus 3%. Launch cost is minus 14. These are minus 11. Let's go with these right here then. Make sure we're in the center here. There we go. Alright, let's double check and make sure we got everything in the center. Yeah, that looks pretty good actually. I might could move this one back a little bit further, but I don't think it'll be actually necessary. But I sure would like to be able to add another compartment. Of course, I could start over and build a whole new one, since I don't want to lose anything that might be stored on this one. And this design does seem to work pretty good for the most part. I never did put any covers on here. I think I would like to put some covers on there. Or maybe put another ambassador pod on the side here. Have to go behind the guns and maybe in front of the engine. Yeah, let's try that. Go back into modify mode. Alright, so let's see. Let's use the spacebar to go up. And Z key. We've been using this one. They also have a short version. Well, that fits. Yeah, it fits anyway. Would I want to put a cover on there? I could probably find a cover. Yeah, let's see if we can find us a cover. that looks interesting. Let's see what that looks like. I need to flip it or something, don't I? That would definitely make it a lot wider, wouldn't it? Now I need to... what would I do? Would I do a flip maybe? Just put it on the other side. How about if I rotate it? And do a flip also. It keeps coming back to the same configuration. What was the other option? Oh, it's not giving me another option. No, I don't think so. Let's go back into Z. That was this one. That's a wing module. Rocket hopper wing module. Ambassador wing module. What's that look like? Use the E key to flip it. I can't attach it to anything except the habitat mod. Well, let's try something else then. Speedbird nacelle. They call that an airfoil. How does that look? Oh, it looks like it's backwards. Yeah, it looks like it's on the wrong side, doesn't it? Yeah. Now, can I rotate it? I don't know. Oh, that would make it go to the other side. I can't put it there. R key. That would make it look like another engine, wouldn't it? Yeah. Alright, we don't want to remove that engine or anything. Vesper diffuser. What would that look like? Yeah, I don't really see any purpose of putting that up there. Boy, this is going to take a lot of playing around with it. Try to come up with something I like. But then I would need something to go across the top of it to cover up the reactors. No, let's see. Let's go back to Z here. Got a lot of choices here. Turbine airfoil. Winglet. Well, that has potential, but I don't really see how that's going to help any. Longshore crawling. Hull linkage. Heavy scaffolding. Industrial joint. Wow. Well, I don't know. I just don't know. I do want to put something like this or this on there though. Let's see, where can I put it? I do kind of like that idea. I should need another set. What I should need is this one. On the outside edge or the inside edge? Towards the back? I guess that would have to do. I kind of like it to be more forward, but I guess it doesn't matter. Maybe move the antennas back a little bit. Okay, I'll move them there. I guess, yeah, that dot goes, whatever that red dot is, it goes with this antenna here. Well, it makes it look a little more busy. But I really should put something, but it might interfere with the guns, and I can't put them any more forward. Well, that would look normal, but I gotta put something here to cover up the guns first, I think. So, cargo sphere. Maybe on a bigger ship that would look alright. Let's back up to these here. How about this here? I would like to put it right there, but I don't think it's gonna do that. Let's see, how about an R? What would an R do? Oh, it puts it so that it can go under something. How about if I rotate it? No, that's not really doing anything for me. I want to flip it on its side, and it's not doing that. Yeah, it won't let me flip it on its side. What else? What else? What else? What else? Ooh, that's huge. But it won't flip down one other way. So I guess I can't cover up the... I can't really move this back anymore either because of the motor or the engine. And I still don't have access to these, do I? Well, let's get out of this. Apply edits. And now let's go see, do I have access to those additions on the side? Oh yeah, I do. Okay, cool. So that's where I could, oh, it's got 2 access points. Okay, so that's where we could put our berths. You know, sleeping quarters and stuff. I guess we don't have to worry too much about aerodynamic design. I was kind of hoping I could put something right across the front here. But it would, if it covers up the guns, see, that won't work. But that big flat front end, boy, I don't know. Well, let's see, I'm still recording, aren't I? Yeah, I'm still recording. So I'll tell you what, we'll go ahead and end the recording here, since this is getting kind of long, and it's going to be a long decision process, and I may have to go with what I got.